good, YouTube? It's your boy, LOZA Mew. We are gaming right here, right now. So feel free to check it out. We're playing the Replays Games DarkMagician list from a little while ago, but I'm going to be making some changes. We're starting by cutting the Gamma package. Yeah, I don't want to play Gamma. We might play some other stuff, though. Oh boy, this list doesn't have Toy Box. We gotta play Toy Box, right, fellas? It's been a hot minute, but I think we'd be playing some Toy Box. But that means we kind of need the extra deck to go with Toy Box. Yeah, this is pretty good, to be honest. It's not bad. We could go down to one rod. Actually, we can cut a prep here. I don't mind cutting the prep. That's pretty good, to be honest. I think we're happy with these ratios. This seems good. What is up, Too Smoky? Aspiring Girl, you're already here. Let's go. We're ready to game. I think I need more stuff in the extra deck to pop off with the Toy Box engine, but for now we might just leave it at this. Maybe like a good rank 4. Honestly, Baguska pass moment, kind of busted, kind of clapped. You know what? Maybe not. Maybe we're kind of chilling. But surely the Toy Box engine like gives us 3 bodies to work with. Is there a card we can search off Toy Soldier as well when it's summoned? Surely. Surely there's like one target we can play. So we're going to have to look at some light level 4s. Light level 4s. And I suppose I should click Effect Monster. How's Thunder King? I think we need to summon Thunder King, don't we? I'm kind of down to just put Thunder King in. It's not that bad. Whoa, what about Border? No, I don't think we can play Border. Too Smoky, welcome to the DM Royals King. We was Venom, what's going on? And Amaris, LSK. I've got some gamers out here. What about Turbo Dragon Knight with Floodgates? Yeah, we could do that. We've done that in the past. What's up, Radox? We could always just get Wyvern Buster. It's not the worst. Toy Box and Bestials? That would be good. That would be good. Yo, El Cato! What is going on, King? Now we're just gonna search what giraffe, guys. You what, mate? Oh, we can search Silent Magician? Yo, I'm kind of down. Why don't we just do Silent Magician? I'm kind of down with that. Let's do it. It's way less combo than all the Dogma stuff and everything else, but it's kind of just chill, and I kind of just like that. We might go to like 2 Soul Servant as well. So I guess in this list we need a... Yeah, we'll go Soul Servant as a 2. We'll go... I don't know if we need Skill Drain. Got a lot going on. My god. If you're gonna play Silent, I recommend playing Chaos Space. Dodo, we're trying to make room. Oh, we're locked on the level 4s. Why are we Chaos Space in Dodo? Hit us with the knowledge. Oh, because it can't be normal or special, huh? But he'd be the only target to add, so I don't know if we want to do that. Okay, what did I put in the extra Alpha Goose Cult? Lol. Pitch DM plus search? I don't know. I don't know if we can fit that. Needs 3 Eye of Timmy. With or without the Sark? Bro, we need the Sark. I am so keen for Sark to hit this game, man. It's gotta happen, Yugs. It's gotta happen. This is probably the most tame Toy Box Engine card to add as the search. But, yeah. Oh yeah, they better be on... There'll be a Master Duel ban list soon, guys. So I'll be making a video for that, don't worry. Because surely our boy Dragoon comes off. It's either now or the next one, right? Surely, surely. Oh, you can search IOC as well. Interesting. We might go to one rod in exchange for another prep. At least for now. Let's see how this rolls. We could just cut skill drain. It's kind of... I don't know what the skill drain is doing when we're playing a lot of effects now. I don't know. Skill drain's good in like pure Dark Magician. We're not quite pure, but let's give it a whirl. Can Silent Magician be summoned off of SMZ? SMZ. I'm trying to think what that is. I can't remember what that is. What is SMZ? Oh, I'm so keen to play some Shining Sark stuff though. On stream. Real Games, you made it, let's go! Yeah, Sherm 40, I'm ready for that Dragoon, it's coming. Silent Magician 0. Oh, right. Can Silent Magician be summoned off Silent Magician 0? I don't know. Not actually sure. Damn, we drew it. We don't really... Why did we add another brick to the deck? Yeah, look, maybe I shouldn't have put this in. I know Illusion of Chaos can search something, but if we get Astro and Illusion of Chaos, we're crying. Do you reckon summon regular? Based. Do you react to any DM deck that's roastable? Pretty much. I just uploaded a new one. Silent Magician can summon Shining Sark Silent Magician. Oh, okay. Rocket Tracer. I'm gonna try to say no to Rocket Tracer. Card's typically very good. We'll see how we go. Damn, tactics. Looking at my hand? Have a peek. Come on, man. Like, if he puts back Illusion of Chaos, we should have another one. So we're kind of... I mean, we're not doing a lot, but yeah. Asking if 0 goes to Silent Magician. 0 doesn't float into anything, does it? That's thrust. Oh yeah, but I assumed he was thrusting into talents. What did he actually thrust? Oh, he's playing Buster Blader. Rot roll, Raggy. Planet Grumble Hopper. I can't wait to play Dragoon in Master Duel, dude. Oh yeah, he can just Tracer again, huh? It's quick effect. You want to see a Sorcerer of Dark Magic deck? Well, DM's already tier 45, but you want to make it tier 105. I don't know, man. That's a hard card to try to make playable. I would start by playing some Spellcaster Extenders. Chronicle Magician comes to mind. Start with 3 Magician Souls and Chronicle Magician and a couple of Illusion of Chaos. Imperm. Yeah, Sork with Secret Village, but even then, Kaiju moment. Get out of here. Buster Dragon? More like Pendulum Dragon. I don't know what we search here. Let's just get Rod. Oh look, I love Sork of Dark Magic, but it's not even searchable in Dark Magician. Like, it should be, but it's not. Let's go! We officially crafted the best deck. It's official, man. You hit Master 5 with the Royal Games, share that list. Because don't you play like Pure? You hit Master 5 with DM? That's crazy. Show us the list. Show us the list. No way, you played Pure as well? No way, come on. Royal Games, give us that spice. It's not Pure, I don't care. I don't mind. Show me those goods, son. This hand is interesting. You send it in Discord? Hell yeah. Catch me booting up Discord. We're ready. You hit Duel's Cup max level as well? Oh my god. Man's just double kinging with DM. I am the DM fraud, I suppose. Oh damn, this guy's a Heroes Enjoyer. This guy's a real Heroes Enjoyer and we didn't open a hand trap. Nice. Solid. Where's the Galzo Dark Magician deck reaction? Neo Galactic, I'm glad you asked. Allow us to begin the deck roast, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Galzo Dark Magician deck roast. Yeah, what a transition that was, huh? Okay. I think it's time. Except we're playing a Master Duel game. But you know what? We're just gonna start.
You know how like every Yu-Gi-Oh player is either a Dark Magician stan or a Blue Eye stan? Well, I'm definitely on the Dark Magician side, I would say. And this is why I thought for my next video here in the kitchen, we're gonna be trying to make Dark Magician playable. And I gotta tell you,
I gotta relate to that, right? That's basically my channel.
even with all the support and all the love that you think Dark Magician gets every single set, this deck is hard to make competitive, right?
Yes!
Currently. There's like a way to make it competitive, but today we're gonna try here in the kitchen. Again, I saw your comments liking this format, so I'm doing it again. There's a few things we need to get out of the way first, though, right? I have some things here.
Oh.
So first of all, we need to open these up.
Oh, damn, he's got Secret Soul Servants. I really need to get Secret Soul Servants. I've never watched this guy's stuff ever before, but he seems to understand Dark Magician really well. And we'll get back to that very soon. Alright, let's just lose this game real quick. So we're under Dark Law. That's it. I mean, that's still hard for this deck to deal with, but yeah, let's keep going. Video quality looks good. Yes, I fixed it, Earth Gang. Thank you. I fixed it because I noticed when I was streaming, it's gone down to 180p. Or 198p or whatever it is. I was like, no, mine should be at 2K something. My monitor's huge. And I checked some of my older streams, and the quality was a lot nicer. And I'm like, what have I done? So I went on OBS and I figured it out. And it somehow put it down to the default YouTube resolution. And I'm like, what? It should be my beautiful resolution. So now it looks a lot nicer. You send the list in Discord? Great. We'll look at it after. This hand is really bad. It looks good. Other people agree. Amazing. Because I was looking at my streams and they looked kind of blurry. And I'm like, why do they look blurry? Like, they used to look fine. So I'm glad it's looking smoother. Because that was kind of the plan, right? Alright, nice. We got the Ash out of the way. Alright, we should be able to use Fenrir's other effect now, right? And just get rid of the Dark Law. And then we can just play. Right? Yep. Man, Fenrir is a busted card. And just like that. Thanks. Why don't we have Dark Magician Fenrir? Like, it's a level 7. It nearly has DM stats. I think Unicorn has DM stats, more or less. This should have just been our deck, man. We should have just got DM Fenrir. Imagine if our level 7 vanilla was this good. Oh, man. Oh, man. The dream. Alright, anyway. Let's... Well, he's already Ash, so I don't know why I played this next. Dark Fenrir, best DM card. Facts. We just need this printed in Dark and to list Dark Magician in text. We're chilling. Yo! We hit... Oh, we had Salvation. We had Salvation, so... You know what? The hit's still kind of good because we can send Salvation for Diabell Star. That's pretty funny, though. We already had Diabell Star as well. What am I doing? The most powerful Dark Magician hand is the one with no Dark Magician cards. Got any grapes is here. What is going on? Alright, let's go and put one of his cards in the jail. At least circle hits. Absolutely. Circle hitting, we take those. We absolutely take those. Oh, while you're at the gym, got any grapes is getting swole. Yeah, we just also put this in the timeout zone. You're playing a pendulum deck now, my guy. And you know what, fellas? We kind of need a draw, don't we? Let's see if we can fiend a draw that's a Dark Magician card. Come on, rod off the top here, Souls. Souls would be really nice, right? Oh, baby! We're just good at the game. This is just how Dark Magician is meant to be played, apparently. As a tiny engine. Yo, Chris Willis, what's going on? We just have 3 level 7s on the field. Only one of them being Dark Magician, but this is truly peak Dark Magician gameplay. Outing the hero's board. Got any grapes? What are you doing? He's a menace! Oh my god, thank you so much, Got any grapes. Come on, guys. You gotta love Got any grapes. He is just a king. Thank you, Got any grapes. Grapes in the chat, boys. I want to see them. Get them grapes in the chat. Grapes is truly a legend. Absolute Zero's effect. This card leaves to destroy all monsters opponent control. Yo, what? I forgot it does that. Oh no! Destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Well, this is a LOZA moment. Are we playing DMG? We are. So I guess we can change secrets. Yeah, we can change secrets here. It's not the best, but I mean, it's something, right? Now we get to float. So use the Dark Magician and the Diabell that's on field, because I mean, they're going to go bye-bye anyway. Now we miss lethal. We just had lethal. Oh wait, we still kind of do? Wait, no, we don't now. Oh, can we summon another Diabell? No, yeah, we have lethal. This is lethal. Nice, we won. Huge. LOZA using secrets? Yeah, I know, that's a wild moment, isn't it? My god. Alright, let's finish the deal, fellas. Dark Magician girl. Give him a slap. And DM for game, baby. Oh yeah, I told you, I'm the master. Alright, now that we've clowned that hero player, it's time to go straight back to the deck roast. So as I was saying, I have never watched a Galzo video before. He has a lot of subs though. But he seems to understand DM's that archetype with a lot of support, but it's all pretty bad. And a lot of people kind of shit on DM players for that. And it's not our fault we have so much support or that it's all bad. So, you know, go suck a lemon, y'all. And let's get on with his vid.
Because I've been saving them for a while. I've been opening a few Legendary Duelist packs recently. And yeah, Soul Servant, this was once such an expensive card.
They're fast.
looking, right? It's incredible. So
Bro is literally in the kitchen cooking.
To get them fresh, you know, here in the kitchen we eat fresh, and this is as fresh as you can get when it comes to cardboard, right? So 3 Soul Servant is going to be something that we use today, and again, also another Legendary Duelist 3 promo.
Yeah, got any grapes? I do love Power Sync Stone now. I originally didn't because Joby said it was good, but now I'm like, oh, it actually is good. Whoops.
To be honest, it's really not. And we're going to be using these, obviously. There's another thing that we need to get out of the way as well, which is which Dark Magician do you use?
LOZA Dark Magician.
A dilemma. First of all, I personally really like the red one, the Arcana Dark Magicians. I'm not a huge anime or manga guy, but something about the red ones feels right, and the Speed Duel Secrets also look really good. I also have the OG ones, not here though. But there's also like, Dark Magician has high rarity, and I think it's going to be cool to use different arts of Dark Magician. So I think we're going to go with the QCRs. I want to play 2 today in today's build. I think these are going to be the ones that I want to use, to be honest. Now something that we also need to get out of the way. So first of all, we're going to sleeve up a few cards here, right? We need to sleeve up the Soul Servants that are going to be a key component to our success, right? It's going to be very crucial to see this card because it gives you such a good, like this card works so well. Normal Summon Alistair.
Oh, we might be seeing some of La Invoked Dark Magician, which, you know, I'm not opposed to, especially if you have ref with that. It's kind of good. All right, let's see it.
In fact, this is so cutting down on the normals of the deck, and we are playing basically only 4 normal summons in 43 cards, right? So it's actually...
This is gonna make me want to play some Invoke Dragoon, god damn it.
Fine. We need to be sleeving up the Dark Magicians, obviously. We're gonna put it in our WCQ sleeves just because everything else is already in those sleeves. And then I like to keep the cards extra protected with this clear Dragon Shield one. It makes everything look kind of sick with the texture. So I have my whole Dark Magician stuff here. I have the deck list right in front of me. We're gonna take out a few things that we need. We need 1 Eternal Soul. We're not using Navigation. We do want to use Dark Magical Circles, maybe another rarity. Secrets, one of them for sure. Ebon, I think the other Ebon is the one we want. Let's see if we can find it later on. We need... Oh, I actually have mana. That's cool.
He scrolled past ref. What is he doing? He went past the best card. Did you see my heart break when he just went past it? He nearly hesitated. He hesitated on mana, not on ref. I'm gonna kill myself right now. I'm doing it. Oh shit. I nearly spilled my big Pepsi. Okay. Alright. He did consider ref a DM card. That's big. That's big, right? Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Need... Oh, I actually have mana. That's cool. We're not going to be playing Dark Magician Girl today. I could not find a way to fit that card in a way that actually works. One of this, one Artemis. Cool that it's in the deck. One Evolution. Souls, we're probably going to take another rarity. 1 Apprentice here. No Piercing the Darkness. 1 Dark Magical Circle. 1 Timaeus. And
1 Illusion of Chaos is chaotic, to say the least. It makes sense, because in theory you only ever need 1, but... I don't know, I feel like you gotta at least play 2. But anyway, what snack and drink should you get? Beppis and spaghetti.
And 1 Salvation. We actually have a different kind of Salvation in our deck. Let's go all the way to the end. Yes, we are using these, baby. We are using these. These just look amazing. So 3 of this, and 1 of the normal summon. Only 1. This is why we're playing a different engine. 1 Magicalized Fusion. 3 souls, of course, and salvation. This is what we're going to use from the Dark Magician cards. So Dark Magician has gotten a lot of waves of support over the years. It's gotten a lot of love. I think probably the 2 most influential cards were Souls. Like Magician Souls was definitely a stepping stone for the deck. Just because it's such an incredible card, it was played in Spiral. Actually, the engine itself could make decks compete on their own. And Soul Servant was another card that kind of like was, okay, this allows the deck to have some synergy within itself, right? But besides that, even like with boss monsters like Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, which we are playing, it's just not, there's not a clear game plan, right? The boss monsters are like kind of scattered, to be honest, and it's not super consistent in which way you want to go. So today we're going to be combining it with other engines just as a complementary engines, because I think that the main power of what you can do with Dark Magicians is draw a ton of cards. And this is something that Dark Magician does really, really well. Oh, and one other card that I forgot, this guy. BLS is a Yugi shoutout, but it's also a really good card in Dark Magicians in general. It's just a solid card to play. I think we're finally ready to go. Let's get into it. Deck list, and then as always, we're gonna play this deck. We're gonna show you how this runs, and we'll try to do this pretty realistically, because to be honest, like, this deck it works, but it gets carried a lot, but what's, you know, by a lot of different things in the deck that are not necessarily Dark Magician. So we are playing 2.
All right, before we start the profile, let's just say Royal Games said calling Timmy and Salvation a lot of love is crazy. It is crazy. Those cards are not good. They're one-ofs, and even at 1 they get cut out of lists a lot. But yeah, it's so dope. We have Dodo here and a bunch of other cool DM people. So big thank to everyone who's here today. Don't forget to hit the like. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and of course comment on David. Yeah, tablet art is disgusting. Okay. Ugh. Here we go.
2 vanilla. The reason for that is that we're playing a card called Magicalized Fusion, which could sometimes banish your Dark Magician, and you would probably want it back at some point, or at least another one to just have, right?
Okay.
We're playing a very good engine right now that is called Fiendsmith.
Oh, okay. We're doing this. All right. Well, you know what? I'm keen to see him play with this engine. I don't know what you do with it in DM, but let's find out.
It gives the deck something to lean onto. It gives it a little bit more bodies to make more plays. And it also gives it a possibility to send more spells with Magician Souls, because, you know, Track, besides being a spell, Requiem can attach itself and become an equip spell. So it's advantageous, and also it gives the deck, again, the deck doesn't really have any boss monsters besides Dragoon, and you want to be able to end on more than one thing in today's metagame, right? 1 Druids, 1 Magna, and 1 Baldric. Very good, just like generic card, level 6s. They are darks, they are dragons, which we don't have a lot in this deck, and we need to see some dragons in order to get to Dragoon, right? Dragoon is a very good boss monster in this deck. You want to be seeing more dragons, and these have so much more utility than just being dragons that it makes sense for us to play them. And then another engine that is actually really relevant, I think, is the Wanted and the Abelstar engine. So why do we play specifically this? And we also play this, of course. So obviously, more spells, more draw power, and a level 7 Dark Spellcaster. This is a Spellcaster engine, it's a spell engine, and it gives you access to a card you need to target, a level 7 or higher Spellcaster monster that you control.
What's funny about, like, Sinful Spoils of Doom is, like, in Master Duel and stuff, and in deck lists where people play the Diabellstar cards, I don't think many people play this card. We kind of just figured out the Trap's better, and Sinful Spoils, the Eye card is just, where you just put a card in the spell trap zone. They're just kind of better. Like, this card has weird effects on it where, like, yeah, you get to make your opponent's monsters lose attack, and then if the attack becomes 0, destroy them. And then at the the spellcaster you targeted also dies at like the next standby phase. This card on paper sounded really good, and now we just prefer to play either the trap negate or the card that just says, "Hey, put a card in the spell trap zone," because it's kind of just, I don't know, they're just better, I feel. Plus you don't have to draw the other spell with anything else, so there's that. But anyway, like, yeah, it seems like a cool card at the time,
right? You get to basically either make it unaffected or pop every monster whose attack is less than it on your opponent's field. This is Arciella.
Jim got MYOB for $5 a month. Automating ad.
Bruh, not again.
So any of your boss monsters is going to be a level 7 or higher spellcaster, and this is going to be an additional.
You also can't target Dragoon, which in TCG is huge. Sorry, I didn't unmute him, but he just said obviously you can target your spellcasters with it, and the deck's full of level 7 or higher spellcasters. Dragoon can't be targeted, so it feels bad. I feel like the Omni Negate, yeah, is still better, and the other spell is still better, but this in theory is like a cool card that can board wipe and stuff, but I don't know, it just never seems to do that. But anyway.
And good engine, gives you a lot of card advantage, but also has some ties. And then lastly, Alistair the Invoker. Spellcaster engine, once again. Spell engine, once again. Gives you a magical meltdown that you can send from Magician's Souls. And of course, Mechaba is another boss monster that is generic that you can end on in this deck. It's a machine, but Alistair itself is a spellcaster. You always need those. Now for the Dark Magician stuff, what we showed before. 3 Magician's Souls is really like a good backbone to this deck. And then as a package, we're also playing 3 Preparations and only 1 Illusion. Because again, we rather have more spell cards that we can send and draw cards from. And this card, you could summon it, theoretically. It's a monster negate, right? But, you rather just draw more cards. Yeah? And, of course, Soul Servant, excellent card. Really, really good. Gets you a draw, gets you a spell, gets you a Dark Magician card, gets your engine running. 1 Apprentice, 1 Timaeus. It's actually a really good card, to be honest, but you don't want to break on it too much because you do need to send a spellcaster, right? But this becomes free if you have Diabellstar in circulation, if you have Alistair in circulation. Spellcaster you can send, you summon this, that's the cost of special summoning it, and then it's basically a Cartesia. Not a quick effect, but a Cartesia, and it gets you to Dragoon or any one of your fusions, and then only 1 Rod searches any of your Dark Magician spells, but you definitely don't want to see too many of this, right? It searches you like a few specific cards, but it's not amazing. Honestly, we didn't want to play 3. And then for the spells Magicalized Fusion, I think it's great. It's a Miracle Fusion for Dark Magician. Salvation, another spell that stays on the field that you can send and gets you to Eternal Soul, which is a solid card. You can create a pretty neat lock with it that we'll show in a second. 1 Circle, it's not really a starter, so you don't want to be maxing out. 1 Secrets to Fusion Summon or Ritual Summon. And then 1 Eternal Soul makes your monsters, your Dark Magicians, unaffected. And there's a cool lock that you can do with one of your fusions here. Quickly, to the extra deck we go. Only 3 Dark Magician fusions. 1 The Dark Magician draws you a card, pretty neat. 1 Dragoon, the best boss monster of the deck, honestly. And then this one protects your spell and traps. So this card plus the Eternal Soul, right, makes it unaffected. This protects this. It's kind of unoutable, to be honest. It becomes a Towers. And then we are playing 1 Mechaba and 1 Necro. This card is beautiful, and I wanted to play it because I like pretty cards. Then we have 1 Caesar. Sorry, I mean, we got to do something, right? 1 Lick Spider, important since we are dealing with vanillas. 1 Requiem, 1 Moon, 1 Little Knight, 1 Masquerena, 1 Artemis, and Artemis is mainly for Alistair, right? Selene, and access code.
we're dark. Strange to have Selene access code no dark. But, yeah. Deck list has been pretty solid. TBH. I'm just gonna go back to the fusions real quick.
It's, you know, one screen, Selene.
Oh, we haven't done it yet.
Once a spell resolves, you get to draw once per turn, but soft. So, you can technically draw one card, link it off to Selene, summon it back, activate.
Yeah, he does need one rod as well. Good point. Good point.
Another spell, draw another card. Boom.
It's a healer. And he's got this big, like, sniper rifle. He's got his...
We're going to be testing it now. We're going to be doing a test hand.
All right,
we're going
let's
to be
do the
shuffling
tests.
and seeing how this deck runs. We need, hopefully, access to a lot of engines in this deck, but while playing the cards that you magician cards, like intentionally solid. We got Preparation of Rites, Wanted. We have Timaeus, which is like a soft brick, but maybe not in this hand. Soul Servant, and lastly, Magical Meltdown. Right. So let's start off by going through the motions and gaining as much advantage as we can here. We're going to go for Meltdown first, which is going to add us a copy of good old boy Alistair, the Invoker from deck. Okay, this is what we're going to be using our normal summon for. We're going to normal summon it and obviously grab us a copy of Invocation, which we play 2 in this deck. So now this is the normal like Mechaba combo that you can do to insulate your combo. You link off the Alistair into an Artemis, right? Magistus Moon Maiden, and then Invocation banishes them 2
No!
and summons the Mechaba.
Okay, let me explain why that is wrong. Here's one I prepared earlier. Oh shit, I forgot to put Magician Souls up there. Oh no, I didn't. I just didn't say no shuffle. No opponent, no shuffle. Okay. Whenever you open Magical Meltdown, and this is back when Anaconda was legal, and it's more important then, so I'm going to show an old combo, but this still shows you why Meltdown is important. Sorry, I need to line this up with the new screen. So that chat... There we go. That's a bit better. Okay. Let me show you why you should never go into Mechaba that early. That was summon number 3 and he went into Mechaba. That is incorrect. Because your opponent cannot hit you with Nibiru yet, so like why? Why care? Here's what you're going to want to do instead. Yeah, normal summon your Alistair because you've telegraphed you have it from the Meltdown. That's fine. Alistair, get Invo. Great. If you get hand trapped, oh well, you just keep doing your other stuff. Magician Souls. I was meant to send Dark Magician Girl, but honestly, it doesn't really matter for this example. Okay, so that's summon 2. You could technically do this first as summon 2, but it doesn't matter. We're on summon 3 here. Notice I've got 2 bodies on the field, and we are on summon 3, right? Right? This is summon. We've conducted 3 summons. But he fused so early that he lost the Artemis. Like, he just lost a card on the field for no reason. Instead, you're going to want to go into a Link 2. Now, I'm going into Anaconda, but you can go into the Rabbit Link 2. You can go into IP Masquerena. You can... Oh, actually, you can't go into IP Masquerena because this is a Link monster. But you can go into SP Little Knight. You can go into anything else. Deuce Cross Sheep. Cross Sheep is another great one. The point is, you need to do something with the Artemis on the field. Do not just banish it for no fucking reason. That is a waste of a resource. Anyway, look, we're on summon 4. Exactly. The Fiend Link 2. I don't think he can because do you need a Fiend for that? No, you don't. No, you're right. You're right, Royal Games. The Fiend Link 2 also works. Now, I've conducted 4 summons. I'm still not in Nibiru territory. This will be my 5th summon, getting rid of the Artemis and the the Artemis and the Alistair. Now, on my 5th summon, I have a negate. They can Nibiru me now because I've got Mechaba now. So everything is fine. From here is where you continue to play. For example, this is back when Anaconda was legal. This is where you now use your Anaconda effect. But in this case, this would be like the Rabbit Link 2 monster setting the Angel Trap, if that makes sense. Because you've now established by turn 5, you're not getting hand trapped. Here's your boss monster. That is how you use the Invoke engine mixed with other engines. You never should just fuse with the Artemis on the field. That is such a waste. You see what I'm saying, guys? Hit me with a thumbs up in the chat if you understand what I'm saying about like card advantage and board advantage here. Because it feels like he just wasted a lot of time. I also missed a step. There is another way in that combo where you can bait more negates. Now let's just point out, he has Preparation of Rites in his hand. He has Preparation of Rites in his hand, which essentially means he has Magician Souls in his hand. So let's go through that combo once again, because I also missed something else. So let's try to give our opponent the least amount of information as possible. We're just going to do Invoke stuff so far. We've only done Invoke stuff so far. They don't know about anything else. Now, unfortunately, we have to reveal... That should have been Dark Magician Girl again, but whatever. We've now revealed... Oh, we've got another engine in the deck. Here's Magician Souls. Before... With 3 summons, once again, 3 summons. Before we go any further, bait the Imperm Veiler. Bait Ash or Imperm or Veiler. Get a draw from sending the Meltdown. What's the Meltdown doing on the field? Nothing. Send it, get a draw. So we also missed that, but once again, he's missed that because he hasn't prepped yet. Well, he technically can still do it, but, you know, he's wasted a resource. We link into our 4th summon. Anaconda's not going to do its effect yet. You just leave it on the field. Invocation now. Make your negate. Amazing. You now have Mechaba as your 5th summon. Invocation effect engrave. Real quick to get that Alistair back in case you don't have the monster in hand to actually use Mechaba negate. And now you can proceed to do the rest of your plays. Whether you're going to extend further or go into your Link 1's effect, you can now do that. And we got a draw. So not only was our 2-card combo establishing Mechaba Dragoon, it gave us a draw and Alistair back in hand. We started with 2 cards in our hand. We end with 2 cards on our hand and 3 cards on the field. And that is how you generate advantage. That's how you use the invoked engine, guys. At least if you're not playing pure. If you're playing pure, obviously you can just fuse with the Artemis because you're not going to summon anything else, right? Anyway, I prepped that in advance because I just knew he was going to not use the invoked engine, right? I don't know what it was. I just had a feeling.
Already great. You already have monster negates, spell negates, because now you're going to banish, you're going to shuffle back the invocation to the deck. And this will bring you back the Alistair from banish to hand. So essentially, we have 5 cards in hand. And already we have technically an Omni negate. Spell and...
In his version of this combo, he still has 5 cards in hand, so he thinks like he's done the right thing. In our version, we had 3 cards on the field and replenished our hand to the same number. We are not the same.
Monster negate in this situation. I think I'm going to go ahead and activate Wanted here to grab myself a copy of Bellstar.
See, once again, he's still got the prep. And when you're playing Dark Magician mixed with other engines, you actually typically want to start with the Dark Magician cards. I'd say it's correct to start with the Meltdown here. But mainly because, you should probably start with prep. Start with prep. Prep, get Illusion of Chaos, get Souls. And if you get hand trapped on the way there, great, now you do Meltdown stuff, right? It's not about building a negate to protect the DM stuff. It's about baiting your opponent with the DM stuff, because the DM stuff's not good. And then you do the other stuff. It's normally the better way to go.
And then...
Also, yeah, you can want it in the draw phase. Great point.
Bellstar. Let's see. Let's think about this for a minute, because maybe there's a way to play this. I want to get as many, as many cards in rotation as possible.
Incorrect, because we already know you can't. You made Mechaba too early.
So I'm going to go for preparations, which will grab me the ritual. Yes. And then what I'm going to do is activate the ritual, which will add me, I think in this scenario, Souls is definitely like the best way to go around it. And it puts a card from the hand to the top, and we're going to just put itself, right? I'm going to go ahead and special summon the souls by sending one of the Dark Magicians to the graveyard. Which one should we send? Probably this one, right? So we already have a draw off of Soul Servant because we have a Dark Magician in grave.
Wow.
And now what we could do is go ahead and summon the Bellstar using the Alistair, I think. We still have a monster in hand. Activate Bellstar.
That is your best follow-up normal summon. I don't think you get rid of the Alistair. How about you use Magician Soul's effect and you pitch the Meltdown that's sitting on your field, and then you might draw something for Bellstar. Or you can just get rid of Souls for Bellstar at that point.
And set ourselves a copy of...
My god, there's so many ads.
We wanted to use Premiere to create a prose.
So with the hand he's gone for, yeah, he can't make Dragoon at this point because he summons Souls. I still agree summoning Souls is good, but because you can send Meltdown, it's free real estate. And you could have linked the Souls and the Artemis into the Fiendsmith Link 2. The Fiendsmith... Yeah, well, it's not the Fiendsmith Link 2, but it's the Fiend generic Link 2 that then becomes the Fiendsmith card. You guys know what I mean, right? I think we should replay this hand. Let's... Should we just do that? Maybe we should just teach this guy how to play his deck. Alright, now this isn't exactly his deck. We're going to have to tweak this. This might take a bit. Maybe we'll watch him do it, and I'll tweak that on my other screen.
Arcelia. Okay. Now we want to draw 2 cards. So I'm going to shuffle the deck here. And I'm thinking whether we should stack the deck maybe with Soul Servant first, right? Because we already have it. So I think it could actually be a little bit more beneficial. So this is set to the field, right? Soul Servant can place, I would say probably we would want a fusion summon, right? So we can go with either Secrets or Magicalized Fusion. Or Salvation too, but I don't know. I want to make Dragoon. Like this is what's important to me. So I think I'm gonna go with Magicalized Fusion.
Oh god, huh?
Just so we can make Dragoon a little bit later.
What? I'm on my second screen making his list, and he's adding Magicalized off Soul Servant. My man thinks that DM has a good fusion spell. No, it does not, my guy. And there's my doorbell. BRB. He's here. The Blakeman. You sent me a message there. I should have read it out. Alright. My boy Blake is here, but we'll finish off this combo because wow.
So this goes to the top of the deck with Soul Servant. And then we banish the Soul Servant to draw 1.
Yes.
And we will draw into it because we have 1 Dark Magician in the graveyard.
Not quite how that works, but yep.
Right? So that's great already. And then this is what we have in grave. We're going to get another draw of Wanted. Soul's Effect. We're going to be sending these 2.
Why would you send that? Why wouldn't you just send them the Soul Servant and the Meltdown?
And we're going to be drawing 2 more cards. Another Wanted, another Meltdown. That's fine.
Pointless.
Then we're probably going to go ahead and send the souls to summon the Timaeus here.
Why?
Send 1 Spellcaster or 1 Spell and Trap that mentions it from hand or face of field to special summon this card.
So right now his hand is 3 spells, and therefore the Mechaba can't negate a Nibiru and Imperm, or like... Oh, I'm sorry, it can't negate Imperm anyway, but it can't negate Effect Veiler, Ash, like... all the things you're trying to have your mecha bird stop, it can't stop because it can only stop a spell right now, which your opponent's not going to do on your turn.
And we're going to be using it a little bit later. Now, we're going to be...
Remember, I kept the Alistair in here. You've recycled the Alistair because it's your best normal summon, but it's also a monster in case you need to negate a monster effect.
Be linking those off into...
Wait, he just summoned Timaeus to... He just summoned Timaeus to link it off? He just went -1 in the hand for no reason.
Moon.
Oh, because he's playing Magic Eyes, right. Oh, he cheated to search Magic Eyes.
And we're going to link off Moon for Requiem.
He could have done this step at the start of the freaking game like I showed you. And this combo would make so much more sense besides the cheating.
Now we get a draw off of Wanted. We can put back the Roselia. Banish the Wanted. Put the Roselia back to the deck. Draw 1 card. It's an Engraver. It's actually pretty good. Before we summon, we're going to get the Engraver.
I don't want to see any more of this because, like, it's just cheating from here. There's no reason to watch this combo further when it's not optimal and it's bad. I always say, guys, test your combos in the simulators. And for all the people who say the simulators have bugs and it might not, well, shut the hell up, because humans have more bugs than the simulators. And you testing at home with test hands like this, you will make misplays. Everyone does. We're human. So at least let a bot do that for you and make sure when you're playing and you go, oh, why can't I do this? The bot will normally, you know, have a set of rules to follow so you know that you're doing something illegal. This guy is just going off so far off track because he doesn't know how to play Dark Magician, let alone Invoked, let alone, I don't know, it's just a mess of engines, which is, honestly, this is probably a fun deck to play, but he's just messed it up. We will probably upload a video, detached from this video, trying to do this combo with the same hand he had, just good. But I'll leave that for another day, because, yikes, I think we've spoken about this video enough for now. But this video started really strong, and now it's, I think it's finished really weak, unfortunately. But anyway. Thanks for watching. I gotta go, Royal Games, but we'll check out your list next time, King. Big thank.